Hi everybody, welcome to Silver Lining. So, for those of you who it's your first time, hi, I'm so happy you're here with me today. I'm so grateful. A little bit about this podcast is we kind of dive into how I've messed up a million and one times so you guys don't have to, okay? So, in today's episode, we are going to talk about the importance of forgiveness. Let's start with forgiving yourself. Sometimes it's hard to forgive yourself, right? We get caught in these negative, toxic thought patterns of, I've messed up, I did this, that, and the third to this person, that person. But it's so important to understand that we're all human. We all make mistakes, and the coolest part is we get to learn from our mistakes, right? There's no point in sitting in guilt or shame for your actions. They happen so you could learn a lesson. And when you get to look at these situations from a bird's eye view and see that you're just a human, it's okay to mess up, you deserve to forgive yourself, you deserve to give yourself grace. And side note, but I think we came to this planet wanting to learn and evolve. And I think we signed up for situations to happen to learn and evolve and grow, right? Learn lessons in each situation. And I feel like forgiveness is a big lesson that we came to this earth to learn. And I really feel like the same situations will happen to you over and over again in this life if you don't learn the lesson, right? So like the cheat code to this video game of life is learning the lessons and moving on. It's very, very important. If you stay in an energy of like guilt and shame and anger and resentment for yourself or people who have hurt you, and don't learn how to forgive them or yourself, it holds you back so much in life. Like, if you think of this like a video game, you're going to stay at the same level for years if you don't learn the lesson, right? So, like, the cheat code is to be the bigger person in life and give yourself grace and be easy on yourself and realize that we're supposed to evolve and grow, and the only way to evolve and grow in this life is to mess up, right? We wouldn't know light if we didn't know dark. We wouldn't know success if we didn't know failure. Period. It's that simple, but we make it so hard on ourselves. We get caught in our heads, and I'm here to help you get out of your head and get into a high vibration, which you deserve to be in. You deserve to attract everything you want to you easily. And we have to realize, like, we're the ones that keep us stuck a lot of the time, right? But I understand why. I'm 29 years old. I spent 27 and a half years holding myself back and being angry at myself for messing up. And not realizing that it was okay. And actually that messing up so many times in my life was kind of the best thing that ever happened to me, because it led me right here. And it enabled me to help you guys and help myself and actually realize how strong I am, right? That's the coolest thing about, like, taking yourself out of uncomfortable situations and looking in on them and being like, okay, yes, this happened, but what can I learn from this? How can I evolve and grow and, like, not attract this stuff anymore? I was so upset with myself and everybody around me because I couldn't control what was going on, and I was trying to control the past or the future, and it's just, that's not the way to live, right? It's just not. When I say these things out loud, it sounds kind of psychotic to stay in a negative loop and blame others or circumstances or situations that happened in the past on why you are where you're at right now. You know what I mean? I hope I'm making sense. I'm kind of rambling, but so yeah, the importance of forgiving yourself. If you stay glued to the past and feelings of resentment, anger, anxiety, depression, like you're only going to attract those situations in again in different people, places, and things, right? If you shift inside what you feel about yourself and forgive yourself, it's much easier to move forward in the right direction. Nothing changes if you don't change, right? And that sounds like common sense, and it really is, and it's that easy. We just make it so hard on ourselves. In order to let in the blessings that you deserve to have, you have to make room for them. You have to make room for them. The universe will not bring you your desired outcomes or realities or people, places, things if you're holding on to what doesn't serve you anymore. You have to let go of what doesn't serve you anymore to be able to go in the right direction and get the things that you want. You know what I mean? So it's very, very important to forgive yourself. Please don't stay in a vibration of shame or guilt. Those are very, very low, dark energies, and you deserve to feel happy and proud of yourself. And another thing is, like I said earlier, we're all human. We all mess up. It's part of life. Messing up is a part of life, right? And when you learn to love yourself and every part of yourself, you won't have to prove to other people that you're a good person or that you didn't mean to hurt them. You know, the right people will forgive you and understand that it takes time to forgive yourself and change. People that shame you or hurt you for messing up are not the people that are meant to be in your life. Period. They're just not. There's something in them that isn't healed, and they project their insecurities, fears, and doubts onto you. On the topic of other people hurting you, let's dive into that. It's very, very, very crucial in this life to forgive those who have hurt you. And I know that sounds crazy. And when I first came into this topic, I was like, okay, why would I forgive the people who have hurt me? They have wronged me in every single way in my life. And then I realized when I hold on to anger and resentment to others, I feed them energetically. Like, I don't know if that makes sense, but thinking about how they hurt you over and over again gives them all the energy, right? And it leaves you empty. You are wasting your energy by focusing on how people have hurt you. And it's very easy, and I understand why we do this, right? But when you think about it, if you forgive them, they hold no space in your life to drain you energetically. You know what I mean? Like, once you forgive them, and also, I want to say, forgive them for you, not for them. Forgive them for yourself. You don't even have to apologize in person to people who have hurt you. I actually think it's more beneficial to do it on your own terms and make peace with people who have hurt you in your heart, in your soul, and let it go and realize that there was a lesson to be learned in that, right? So another thing is, like, you can't control the way people treat you in this life. And that's a hard pill to swallow, right? If you're a good person, like, I have a great heart. I've never intentionally hurt somebody in my life. Do you know what I mean? But there are people out there who go out of their way to hurt you. It is what it is, right? And we can understand that we don't want those type of people around us, right? But it's up to us to make those boundaries and not let people like that into our lives. But also forgive them, let them go, and realize that we learn a lesson to not entertain those people and not allow them into our physical reality, our thoughts, our feelings, emotions. Don't let them win and have the power over you, hurt you, and also take up all your time, thoughts, feelings, emotions, actions. Like, it's enough is enough, right? We have to put an end to abuse and an end to abusing ourselves. I think that's really, really, really important. There are so many more valuable things we could be doing with our time than being glued to the way we've messed up in life or the way that others have wronged us. And it's hard in the moment to do this, right? But there comes a time and a place where you're just done. You're done blaming yourself and you're done blaming others. It's okay to start over. It's okay to start over. It's okay to start at zero in this life. It really is. And you want to start creating your dream reality with a fresh slate. You deserve that. You really deserve that. So forgive yourself and forgive others who have hurt you. And when those thoughts come in your head about, well, I did this to this person, they did that to that, that's an outdated way of thinking. We're not doing that anymore. We're just not doing that anymore. And because it's a waste of time and you deserve to have peace in your heart and excitement about the future. If you don't feel good inside, nothing else is going to make you feel good in this life. We often search for outside validation or things outside of ourselves to make us feel good and safe and comfortable and validated, but we have to give that to ourselves first. Once we give that to ourselves, the right people will come in that just naturally make us feel that way because we feel that way about ourselves. And also another thing, if you love and validate and forgive yourself, you don't have to prove anything to anybody, and you get to start living authentically and living for yourself. And I think that's a really important message. Just start living for you. Start doing things that make you happy. Forgive yourself. Forgive the people who have hurt you. Realize there's a lesson in these things, and realize that you don't want those negative people, places, or things to come back into your life, right? They will keep occurring over and over in different people, places, and things, that same energy, until you learn the lesson. So I know you can do it. I know you can. And don't be hard on yourself if you mess up about it. Just when you start getting in those negative thoughts and emotions, tell yourself, hey, I don't want to feel like this anymore. I don't want to be so hard on myself. I deserve to be easy on myself. I deserve happiness and love and excitement, because you really do. I promise you. And I promise you, whatever state of mind you're in right now, you can get to where you want to be. And like I said earlier, be easy on yourself. Love yourself. Realize that messing up is part of the process. It's actually a beautiful thing. Like I said earlier, you wouldn't understand what it feels like to win if you didn't lose. You wouldn't know success if you didn't know failure. You deserve to succeed in this life, and just take it day by day. Take it day by day, step by step. Don't overwhelm yourself with how you think your life should be. Just take the aligned actions that make you feel safe, seen, and heard. And the key word is you. Make you feel safe, seen, and heard. I hope this made sense today. I kind of just rambled, but I wanted to get this message out to you guys. And yeah, I love you so much. I hope that helped you. And I will see you in the next episode. Love you.